My name is Sam Dinsmore and I am the current captain of the tall ship Providence. Today we're doing a video where I answer questions submitted by you, our viewers. If you go to our Tall Ship Tuesday page on our website, you'll find a link where you can submit questions for the captain, and I might read them and answer them in one of our subsequent videos. Today our first question is, what are the fuzzy things in the rig? Those fuzzy things are called baggy wrinkle. It is not a made-up word. They function as chafe gear to protect our sails. The line that they're attached to when the sails are set rubs against the sail and over time can create holes in the sail, and nobody has a good time when there are holes in the sail. So we put baggy wrinkle around those lines to distribute the friction over a greater surface area and prevent holes from forming in the sail. But what are they made of? That is also an excellent question. Baggy wrinkle is made up of old line that has become too weak or too worn to be used in other places in the rig. Can be cut up into small pieces, attached to a long string, and then we wind it around the line that needs the chafe gear. Our next question today is, does Providence have an engine? And the answer is yes, we do. Providence is a replica of a period ship, but we do have to make some concessions for modernity, like safety equipment and, in our case, an engine. Providence has a Detroit diesel 671 series engine, which means it is a 6-cylinder engine similar to what you would find in a school bus, for instance. She is very old. She's been with us the entire time Providence has existed in this form, and we have named her Katie after the original name of Providence when she was a ship in Rhode Island. Our next question is, how many crew does Providence have? And this is a tricky one, depending on exactly what you mean, but more importantly, exactly when you mean. Providence, when she first set out, the original Providence, had a crew of 74 individuals, which is a lot for a very small sloop. Sailors on top of sailors every which way you looked. The reason for this is that Providence was in the business of taking prizes. Providence would find another boat, sail up to her, overcome that boat's captain and crew, and take that boat to the nearest port to be sold and the money distributed between the sailors and the Navy. When you capture a prize, you leave a skeleton crew of people on board that boat to sail it back to port. That means the bare minimum that you need just to get to port. So Providence set out with far more sailors than she really needed so that they could capture many prizes and get tons of prize money. In modern times, Providence has a crew of about 8 to 10 people. That's a nice number for us to be able to set the sails, stand watches, do chores, generally get all of the things we need to do done. Our last question for today is, how many hours do you work in a day? And this is a really good question, and it depends a little bit, once again, on when exactly you mean. The original Providence would have had watches of sailors who worked 4 hours on and then 4 hours off. So you end up working 12 hours or thereabouts in a given day. But in the other 12 hours, you had to do everything else that you needed to do, which included sleeping and eating, repairing your gear, and any social things you wanted to do, like playing cards with the other sailors. Today, if we're going voyaging, so if we're taking long time to go between ports where we would be sailing overnight, we would stand into watches just like they did traditionally. Our watch system is a little bit different, and we'll get into watch systems in more depth in a subsequent video, but we operate in a 4 hours on, 8 hours off with 3 watches, which is a little bit better for your mental health because you get more sleep all in a row. While we're here at the dock, we work generally a pretty normal work day from somewhere around 9 in the morning till somewhere around 5 in the evening, and then we go home and we do normal people things, like watch TV or eat dinner. All right, folks, that is all of the questions we have time for today. If you would like to submit a question for the next time we do Coffee with the Captain, you can click on the Ask a Question link at the bottom of our Tall Ship Tuesdays page. For now, I am Captain Sam Dinsmore, and I will see you next time.